straight up. So anyway, let's get stuck into the episode. If you've got any questions, guys, you can bang them here and we're really, really good. Nick says you can't forward bank. Okay, so that's the answer, says you can't forward bank. Bugger. It is what it is. You can't forward bank. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get stuck into the podcast, guys. I think we're ready to rock and roll. All right, we're going to bring in some Instagram crew and we're good to go. All right, let's do this. On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Welcome back to the Better Body Academy podcast. This is the podcast that you come to when you are sick of the dumb diets and unsustainable workout programs. This is episode 399. We've been knocking on the door of 400 episodes for a while over the course of the last 3 years. I love doing these podcasts. And today we're going to be talking about the push-up challenge. The push-up challenge. 3,214 freaking push-ups. This is a serious, serious challenge. And so if you're in our academy, what we're doing is something a little bit different this month. The push-up challenge, as we've talked about, this isn't some kind of fitness gimmick. This is something real. It's powerful. It's personal. And the way that it works is between the 4th of June and the 26th of June, we are taking on the challenge of doing 3,214 push-ups, or you can do alternatives. If you're not great with push-ups, you can do things like body weight squats or sit to stands or modified push-ups. This isn't just a random number. What is this number 3,214? This is the total number of lives lost to Australia to suicide in 2023. Think about that. 3,214 lives lost. Families torn apart, conversations that were not had. And I know that some of you in our academy have been personally implicated in this situation. And it's absolutely horrible. So yeah, we're doing push-ups, but we're doing them for something way bigger than just chest and triceps, all right? Although that is one of the benefits. We're doing them to start conversations, to raise awareness, to honor people that we've lost to suicide, and to protect the people we love. And maybe this helps us to have a conversation like it is today. So let's talk about why this challenge actually matters. So this is Australia's biggest mental health and fitness event. It's raised over $50 million so far in the time that it's been running for mental health programs. So far, close to 700,000 people have participated in the event. And actually, after the event last year, the University of Melbourne did a study where they looked into the impact on the event on people's mental, physical health, social connection. And it actually showed that participating in the event makes measurable differences. And so for guys and girls that are struggling a little bit at the moment, actually participating in the event has been shown to lead to a severe improvement in symptoms of depression and anxiety. And so why is this? I want you to think about why this actually is. It's because when you start showing up for yourself daily, when you start to get off the sidelines and be part of the game, you start showing up for yourself, you start to build confidence, start to build connection. And if you're a busy parent like we are, you know how easy it is to put everything in your life in front of you. And so what ends up happening is you get left behind. You start to break down mentally, physically, emotionally. And then one day we wake up and we realize that perhaps we're not okay. Perhaps we've let our mental health go. Perhaps we've got completely out of shape. And this is where it starts to go downhill. This challenge is just one way that we can start turning it around. Now, the challenge is not easy. It is not easy. This isn't a do 10 push-ups a day and you're done type of thing. The daily target is fucking legit. For example, today's day one target is 120 push-ups. If you're doing the half challenge, it's still 60 push-ups or 60 air squats. It's not easy, and it's not supposed to be, but it's definitely doable. I love what a lot of you are doing and breaking them up into sets of 10 across the course of the day. We've got some people doing incline push-ups on a table. We've got other people doing wall push-ups because their arms are toast. We're doing some people that are doing body weight squats because they can't do push-ups. We've got some people that are doing what's called sit to squat or sit to stand, where you come from the couch and you stand up. It's about participation. It's more than just movement. It's a statement that I still give a shit about my body, that I still have fight left in me, that I still want to be better for my kids. This is about who you are becoming this challenge. In his book, Atomic Habits, if you've read this book, James Clear talks about identity-based habits, about deciding who you want to be and letting your daily life be a reflection of that. And so participation in this challenge, guys, isn't about building muscle quickly or losing weight quickly. It's about creating momentum. When you start doing something small physically every day, crazily, your brain starts to change. You stop negotiating with yourself. And the great thing about it is a short-term challenge like this, you can commit. People find it generally much easier to commit for 2 to 3 weeks than to say, I'm going to change my life from this point forward. It helps you to have a short-term focus to say, I'm not too tired, I'm not too busy, I'm not too far gone. This goal is about showing that you don't need to be motivated to be able to do stuff. This is about showing that it's about taking messy action. This is about showing that when your kids look and say, like, what's dad or mum doing with these push-ups? I've never seen my dad or mum do push-ups. It's about sending the message that I'm strong. It's not about creating this perfect body. It's about creating a functional one that moves, that carries, that lifts, that lasts. Our program in Better Body Academy has never been about getting shredded. It's been about trying to create capable humans who can do life better mentally and physically. Don't you think that's a more attainable goal? I want to talk a little bit about the functionality of body weight movements like push-ups, because I think what's funny is that a lot of people say, I don't have time for the gym, or I don't have money for the gym. And they see these Instagram posts from like influencers and they think that that's what training's about. And it couldn't be further from the truth. You know what? If you can't move your own body in space, then adding a bunch of weight to exercises, you got no real business doing that. When you're doing things like push-ups and modified push-ups and knee push-ups and body weight squats and sit to stands, these are foundational movements that as an adult, you want to get used to actually doing. Before you try to become amazing at a bench press, you want to become amazing at being able to do a push-up. They teach and build strength right throughout your entire body. They teach you things like tension and control and coordination. And the best bit is you can do them anywhere. They require zero equipment. People complicate health and fitness so much. When your body starts working better, your life gets better. I want you to think about if you can get down and do 10 or 20 push-ups, and this challenge is the catalyst for you to start working on that. You can lift your kids up, perhaps. You can get off the floor without fucking groaning. You can be the parent that carries the groceries in from the car. You can move furniture. You can throw a suitcase into the boot of your car. Maybe Just like our boy Chris Lupton, who's lost 70 kilos, you can take up getting back on the squash court again or going for a run. The point of training and being able to do body weight movements like squats and push-ups is you become useful, you become capable, you become functional, you become energized again. And I do want to talk a little bit about becoming the role model. But here's what's going to happen. When your kids start to see mum and dad getting down and doing a couple of push-ups, don't underestimate what they're picking up on. They see perhaps how you've treated your body over a period of time. And if you've been saying through your actions or lack of actions, I'm just too tired, oh, my back's sore, or not today, they're learning that. This here is an opportunity for you to go, oh, I'm going to demonstrate to my kids that even though I can't fucking do 10 push-ups in a row, I'm going to try to do some modified push-ups or some body weight squats. And when you push through, even when you don't feel like it, you don't need to preach to them. You're modeling it to them. I think this is an amazing occasion to get your family involved in your fitness journey and maybe open up a conversation with your kids about mental health. I know quite a few of our clients, their kids are going through some really, really difficult times. And having at least an open conversation allows you to support them in any way you can in what must be a terribly isolating and lonely journey for so many fucking kids. When they see you drop down and do your reps, even when your day's chaotic and you're stressed and you're exhausted, they learn that it's about the effort. It's not about the perfection. You're showing them what it's like to do hard things, to show up when no one's watching, and to make time for what actually matters. This is such a powerful lesson. Guys, as we bring this podcast episode to a close, I wanted to do a talk that goes a little bit more to why we're actually doing this challenge. Because to be honest, it's easy to just opt out of things like this and just say, you know what, I'm too busy. Oh, you know what, I've already got a training load. You can do that for sure. But this is a little bit deeper than that. And for me, it's something personal because I lost a very, very close mate to suicide. And this was a guy who there was no signs or no indications that he wasn't well. He was smart. He was intelligent. He was well-to-do. He ran his own business. Guys, this is an opportunity for us to pull what we're doing in our fitness transformation journey across and unite it with something that is a really big problem in society, and that is mental health. This is an opportunity for us to lead from the front for our families, for our mates, and for ourselves. This is the 4th year that we as a community have done this event together. There is over 50 Better Body Academy members who registered for the event. And there's going to be days when you're just going to be like, oh, no one will notice if I don't do it. This isn't about other people. This is about you and you showing up for yourself and doing something that's hard. And just remember, on the days that you just don't feel like doing it, I haven't done my push-ups yet. It's only the morning for me. Do I really feel like doing it? Not really. But I'm willing to do the hard work to create the life that I want to create so that I feel mentally and physically fit. The question is, are you willing to do that? Now, if you've joined our academy, amazing. If you've joined our community, amazing. We're going to put updates throughout the group. I love already that you guys are posting into the group and showing us your push-ups. I'm going to critique your form a lot over the course of this. And if you haven't joined, either you're on Instagram or you're in our community and you still haven't joined, and maybe this podcast episode has made you feel like, why didn't I actually join? I want to join. I have put the video that I did in the links in the comments of this post once it's posted, so you can go and look to join. It's a pretty simple process. But guys, I'm going to wind the podcast out then. this mental health thing we're fighting an uphill battle with this. And I think this is a really, really good way that you can get involved in something that's a little bit more than just, I hope I lose weight this week. This has been the Better Body Academy podcast, coming to you with another episode. I hope you guys are having a beautiful week so far, and we'll see you in the next. All right, team. Yeah, go Lupo, Nick. It's exactly right. So got a couple of comments coming from the girls. Did I miss something? How do you do the challenge? You did miss something, Augustine, but I'll tell you the way you do it is if you go into the comments, sorry, not the comments, the caption of this video in our Facebook group, I've popped the directions on a link on how to actually join, okay? Sandy says, I've joined, but I'm still trying to join the BBA team. It's coming up, but I don't know if I'm in it. I'll check after this podcast episode, guys. DOMS will be the death of me, Chris said. Yeah, exactly right. You're going to be really, really sore. Yesterday, I did a technique video showing you how you should do these push-ups to do them properly. So I'll pin that video again to the top of our group. Anyway, guys, hope you're having a beautiful start to the morning, evening, or afternoon. Peace out. I'll chat to you soon.